Yesterday we talked about our favorite memories of my dad, and today I'll share mine. Most of you know me from how my dad saw me. He was really kind to me. He portrayed me better than how I was. I had a lot of issues growing up, but his accident is what turned my life around. I saw how he continued to overcome hurdle after hurdle, and I felt that I needed to follow his example. I've spent a lot of time thinking about him over the years since I moved, and there are two things that I always come back to. The first is we had a lake home. It was a ways away, and we had an old green van, and it would have the engine right by it. It would get so hot, and you would ride out there for 2.5 hours after you had worked all day. And instead of taking 5-10 minutes to do something for himself, I mean, who wouldn't want to do that? You just did all that. Instead, he would take an old box spring and he would drag it back and forth in front of our lake home because he knew we didn't want to swim in seaweed. And just the selflessness, like he didn't care about anything for himself. It was his kids, they didn't need that, but we didn't want to swim in seaweed. And that's the type of person he was. Then the other time is I snuck out one time and I was coming home late and I was sneaking back into my room and he was there and he didn't scold me. Like he had a lot of patience for people that he believed and cared about. Instead, he asked me and he apologized for failing as a father. And he asked his son, who shouldn't be giving him advice, what he could do differently, what he was doing so wrong. And Dad, I just want to tell you that standing here now as a leader at work, a better person every day because of the messages and the lessons that you were teaching me that I replay now that I'm willing and able to understand what you were teaching me. I am so thankful that now you can see what you made in your sons. You can be pain-free while you watch. And even though I want to spend so much time with you right now, it's going to be a while. I have a lifetime to live. You have a family that you're going to watch my family grow. I'm sure that there's going to be other ones. And I just thank you for being a father, a mentor, a friend. And I'm so glad that you're pain-free and that now you can see what you did.